Hello, I'm going to tell you how to take the best photos with the Canon 50mm 1.8. Okay guys, here we have the Canon 50mm 1.8, but first I want to say some other things before I get into this. You guys probably saw my video last week. Thank you for all the comments you guys put in there. It means a lot. Anyways, let's get on to this. This is a Canon 50mm 1.8, also known as the Plastic Fantastic, the Nifty 50, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is the second generation that I have. They have a new generation out now, which I'll put in the link below on where you can buy that if you like buying from Amazon. I personally like buying from the local camera shops in my area, Crew for Camera Video or Schiller's or someplace like that. But if you guys want to get it right now online, there you go. The things about this, it's a very, very basic lens. It has a autofocus switch, and that's it. There's no other thing about this. The Canon 50mm on this one that I have, the version 2, is a red dot, which means that you can put it on full frame cameras or crop sensors. So therefore it is an EF lens. The official name is Canon 50mm EF. There's no image stabilization on this or nothing like that. So the things I like about this is that you can get the super narrow, shallow depth of field with this with the 1.8. Now some people are getting into a little bit of, not really trouble with it, but some people are having a hard time with that 1.8 aperture because of the fact that it is so very shallow. Well, here's a little thing for you to try then. Open that aperture up a little bit to like a 2.8 or maybe a 3.2 or something like that, and you'll be able to get what you need in focus plus still get a little bit of bokeh in the background. Now the 1.8 looks beautiful as I'm showing you in these shots that you've been seeing throughout, and this lens is great for portrait work. I mean, portrait work with this lens is fantastic, especially on a full frame camera. On a crop sensor, it is a little, I'm not saying a little bit tricky. You just got to know that there's a 1.6 times crop factor in there, you know, because of the lenses on the crop sensor body. So you got to remember that when you're doing it. So it's not really a 50mm, it's really like an 81.2 or something like that, or an 80mm. So just remember them things. So this will get a lot closer. Matter of fact, I'll show you right now. I'll switch the 50mm lens from the 24 that I'm using on my camera right now and just show you exactly how much closer this does get. I'm not going to move the camera at all or nothing like that. I'm just going to switch the lenses, and I'm going to do that right now for you. As you guys see now, I am a lot closer. It's filling up the frame completely. Plus you can't see nothing in the background because I didn't change exposure or nothing. Like I said, I left everything the same. But this is how the aperture, this is how that lens is. It's a lot closer because it's on a crop sensor camera right now. And plus it's just a regular closer lens. But as you see, I'm completely, well, if I sit up like this, I'm out of frame. So I got to come down a little bit. So if I back the camera up probably about like 5 inches, I'd have the same shot that you see like this with me crouched down. But as you see, I'm right at the very top and I'm covering most of the frame. So it's an alright shot for right now. I just like the look of the 24 better because it gives me a little bit wider and you can see a little bit farther behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to that too. Okay, so pretty much that was 50 on the Canon T3i there, and I have a lot of good things to say about this lens. This lens I've had for probably a good 5-6 years, and that's why I have the older version because I haven't bought it anytime soon. But it's a very good lens, works great. I don't have any complaints to it. The cons is that if you're shooting with the prime lens, you only have that focal length thing, you got to use your feet. But the pros is that it's so much sharper than a zoom lens or anything like that, and this is a beautiful lens to work with. So I love this lens. I use it quite a bit, so there you go. Anyways, that's it for this week. Until next week. Sounds good, don't you think? That is a big wasp. Ah, that's a would-be. Never mind, he's fine. Alright, anyways.